So just got back from a ride, smacking in some cherries. Here's a box of cherries, local, organic, 4 kilometres from our doorstep. The farm is. These are wholesale price, $80 a box. It's about 4 or 5 kilos in there. I measured the bricks value of them, which is the sugar content, mineral content. The higher the bricks value, the higher the sugar, higher the minerals. And we've got about 24, 25 on here. So these are good quality cherries. Cherries will not ripen off the tree. You have to pick them right. So this farmer knows what the fuck's doing. They actually would test, I reckon, to do a little bricks, squeeze the juice in the cherry. I'm collecting all the seeds in the jar. Next I'm going to go for a ride in the hills, take a jar with me, spread out some seeds. They might fruit. Question of the day, can you do a response to Doug Graham's response on the recent fasting things? I've done many videos on this, so I won't make this one a long one. Very disappointing in Doug's response video, where he didn't really talk about much at all. It was very scripted, it was very fake, it was a lot of cuts. You don't need to do cuts when it's a straight up video. Doug has a lot of experience talking. You know, to do cuts and read scripts and stuff, there's more of a PR stunt. It's very scripted, it's very fake. I know Doug, and that's not what he's like in real life. He's not like, hey guys, you know, he's like cutthroat, hardcore, you know, down the line. Business, he's a businessman. And the Doug I knew in 2007, 2006 is different to today. His behaviour is, in my opinion, unacceptable for our community. And that's why we call out that sort of behaviour, because it's easy to stay silent and say namaste, you know, all this stuff. But to stand up and say, look, this is bullshit, you can't behave like that, it won't be accepted, that's the right thing to do. Anyone can be silent and say, oh, you know, whatever, talk behind people's backs, but it takes real courage, it takes real carbohydrates, it takes energy to stand up and say, look, this is wrong, and it's not going to be accepted. When people do that, that's when communities head in the right direction. When people just like cower down and be fake and bullshit and that for money or whatever, or avoidance of conflict, that's not healthy for any community. That's what rots communities apart. So we try and steer the community in the right direction. Myself and Freely, we have the most social media coverage in the fruitarian, the raw food, and the vegan community. So we're trying to make sure it gets steered in the right direction. Another point Doug says, he says Leah is doing fine and she's eating 80-10-10. That's such fucking bullshit. I was with Leah a few weeks ago in Sydney. I was there for a talk and I did a run on Coogee to Bondi. I bumped into Leah in the morning, just coincidence. I love these synchronicities. I went past the cafe to get some water. Leah and her mum were there. Sat down with them and chatted with them. Leah doesn't eat 80-10-10. She eats more raw till 4 style. So definitely doesn't eat 80-10-10. And she's not doing fine. She had to have a blood transfusion just the other week. Alright, so you're not doing fine. So Leah's doing fine. She's doing 80-10-10. Doing great. She's like, no, she's not eating 80-10-10. She's doing more raw till 4, which is more sustainable, easy to do, especially in Australia. And she had to have a blood transfusion. So she's still recovering from Doug's malpractice in Costa Rica. So another positive is that Doug's fasting retreat is closed down for 2015. It's no longer be on because people are waking up and going, whoa, fuck, if that's what happens, I don't want to deal with that. It's just like if you come on a training ride with me for free and I'll take you out in the fucking desert and you run out of water. You know, it's like, you know, this is crazy shit, man. It's just fucked up. But the fruitarian world is so easy to hustle. People just want weight loss, and they don't really like to listen to Durianriders Freely all the time. I don't like to be like, oh, I told you so, but that's often how it is. It's always how it is, really, because people neglect fitness. They eat. Most people are eating it pretty well, but they neglect their fitness, and they want to speed up results because it's that like, you know, I want it now, you know. It's like most fruit gets ripened, like they pick it too early because people, I want it now. It doesn't matter if it's any quality, I want it now. It's that consumerism mentality, and it's intrinsic. It's pernicious in the raw food community, the fruitarian community, the fitness community. People want results now. They want to like just get it up. And it's good people are excited. It's very good people are excited, but understand things take time. And there's plenty of hucksters out there, snake oil sellers, shady business people out there who want to take your money, take your health, and just, you know, because they understand that. They're thinking it's just like, well, fuck it, man. You're going to give it to someone else, you may as well give that money to me. And just, so yeah, I see it all the time. I see it in people on Instagram, doing what I feel you guys are like harsh and mean and that. We're honest. We're transparent. We say what we mean, we beam up, we say. A lot of you gurus out there the people you worship in real life, they're not who they are on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. They're fake. They're business orientated. They're looking about their reputation. You know, hey guys, it's all shiny and shit. That's not how they are in real life. We've spent time with these people. Real situations expose fake people. 100%. You see like a marketing side of someone. You can come and hang with us in Thailand. You can train with me any day in Australia. In Adelaide, I'm out every day. You can hook up and train with us, no worries. You won't get that level of, transparency with any other people in the health food movement. Not because we're better, it's just because we focus on that. We focus on being transparent and down to earth. And we're not really money driven. We make enough money. You know, we live a very, very simple lifestyle. So what else did Doug say in that video? You know, he had to sell it, didn't he? He had to talk about his retreats at the end of it. It's all about the money for Doug these days. Leah didn't even get a refund. Why didn't you talk about... Here's the things I would have liked Doug to talk about. Why didn't Leah get a refund? Why isn't your fasting retreat close to a hospital? Why did you tell Leah not to go to the hospital? Why did you tell Leah when her mum says, we're going to the hospital, you told Leah, well, actually don't tell the doctors you've been fasting? Why did you say that? You didn't address all these points in the video. And to say, oh, wow, this is the first time in 3 months I've had the time to like talk about this. Been so busy serving. It takes fuck all. It's taken me 6 minutes to make this video. You got time, Doug. I know you do. You know, like this is crazy. Just the bullshit excuses people use. Like there's people in the fruitarian movement go, oh yes, very good answer. Oh yes, very good. And you're the people that will spend big bucks trying to get shortcuts, lining people's pockets. How much does water cost in Costa Rica? How much does fruit cost in Costa Rica? It costs fuck all, man. When you put retreats in third world countries, it costs fuck all. So it's just crazy stuff. But anyway, that's my thoughts, comments and criticisms. Don't hate Doug. Don't hate Christina. Don't hate the other fake gurus out there. They generally have a good message most of the time. But I will stand up and say, hey, that party message is bullshit. Hey, that's not really how you treat people. You know, if someone almost dies at your retreat, you should give them a fucking refund. You shouldn't ask them to sign a non-disclosure form like Doug asked Leah. Doug's like, we'll give you a refund, but you can't tell them what happened. That's fucking bullshit. Christina saying, you know, getting a marketing team to say, we're going to give you legal action against Ravana if you do a recipe about salsa or whatever. That's not friendly, man. That's not love and hugs. Hey, guys. That's not, you know, that's a line. Just be fucking nice. Be honest, be transparent. That's all we're asking. And just lastly, a lot of people are tempted to put their head in the sand and go, I don't want to hear anything. Like, I don't want to, I don't want the dreams shattered or whatever. Let real world experience forge your life experience into something better. Let it make you grow as a person. So instead of denying the truth, blocking it out, Lance Armstrong not on drugs, you know, blah blah blah, like Doug's could, like the fasting retreats are awesome, you know, like, instead of just trying to block it out and deny the reality, breathe in, breathe out. Just accept it's human nature. People have a lot of pressures and things like that. Just accept it, and learn from it. Don't deny it, don't try and avoid it. The truth coming in, just get that truth in, accept it, learn how to process it, and make better choices in the future. When you try and deny something or pretend it's not there, that's when the elephant in the room will kick you in the balls.